Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. It's Teresa with Critters Crochet, and today is Tuesday, and it is Tutorial Tuesday. We are ready for, row 9, or stitch number 9 in our Scrapghan make-along. I wanted to start off with a video like this first because instead of if you've been following me along, I've been using a little swatch, a little scrap to show each one. And then everybody was saying, I want to see what yours looks like. And so instead of getting on here and just showing you, I thought that's how I would start each week off, by showing you what what it looks like each week with each row added. So here are my 8 rows. I did these 2 together, but this is what it's looking like so far, and I'm loving it. This was week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did 2 different colors in week 7, and then this is week 8. And so this is what it's looking like. And I think you guys let me know down in the comments of this video. But what I think I'm going to do is, we're getting into the holidays pretty quick. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to work on this a lot more diligently as far as my big blanket. This is going to be a twin size blanket for this twin bed over here. And so what I want to do is at least get this done before Christmas sets in. And I'm thinking about doing, instead of these small little stripes, I think I might do the next couple of weeks, make some pretty significant striping in here. Okay. So yeah. So for week 9, I'm going to try and make I think maybe about this wide, and then do a couple of really wide panels, and then go back to the shorter ones again. I think that'll be really cute. I'm going to see how that turns out. That's what I'm thinking. So if you think that's a good idea, let me know, just so we can get through this and you can have something maybe to give as a Christmas gift if you want to. And this is all up to you. You could stop with the 9 or the 8 and just make something, or make something with just one of the stitches and be done with it. Or you can keep going along with me. It's totally up to you, and it's totally up to you what you make. So I just wanted to show you what mine's looking like, and I love it. It's really warm and cozy. Even with the big openings, it's still warm. So I'm going to move over to my other table, and from now on, I'm going to show you the stitch on this blanket, okay? And then you guys can work on it. So I'm just going to start showing you how I'm going to do it. I think it'll make more sense to you starting and stopping on the actual project. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to move over to the other table, and I will meet you back in just a minute to get started on week number 9's stitch. See you in just a few. All right, everyone, we're back, and the random number picker picked number 73, and that is the gathered spikes in our book. And this is what it looks like. How pretty and textured is that? That looks gorgeous. It is made, let me look here, and on this one, I'm learning it as I'm showing it to you. So this should be interesting. We will see how this works out. It said it has a beautiful drape to it and an interesting texture. It works best in a smooth medium weight yarn, and that's what we're using, so that's perfect. They said it would make a perfect stitch for a summer garment, so that's interesting. It also uses just a single color, so you're not going to have to change colors in this one. And it said it's better to use a single color than a variegated, so that the stitch definition and the pattern shows up. So this is made with double crochets, and if you know how to double and you know how to chain, you're good. Okay, so we are going to get started with this stitch. So grab your pattern, or grab your project, your hook, and meet me back here in just a second, and we will get started. Okay guys, we're back, and I have joined my new color, and I have chained with a slip stitch, and then I chained 3. Okay, the directions say to start in the 4th chain from the hook, so we're going to join with chain 3, and we're going to immediately go right into this stitch right here next to our chain. Okay, we're going to do a double crochet in this stitch, and let me get my yarns all caught, sorry about that, and the next. So 2 double crochets right here at the beginning. So you have your chain where you joined, and then the next 2 stitches, 1, 2, a double crochet. Now after this double crochet, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then it says to skip 3, so 1, 2, 3, and into that 4th one. And then we're going to skip, okay, chain 3. Do your 2 doubles, chain 3, skip 1, 2, 3, and into this one we're going to start, and we're going to do a double crochet in the next 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we've got our chain and 2, chain of 3, skip 3, and then 5 doubles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, the next thing it says to do is we're just going to repeat that until you get to the last 6 stitches. Okay, so it's a chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a double crochet in the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so that's going to be your repeat all the way down until you get to the last 6 stitches. So I will meet you at the end when you have 6 stitches left. Just remember, chain 3, 5 doubles, and a double in the next 5 stitches. Chain 3, skip 3, a double in the next 5 stitches. Chain 3, skip 3, a double in the next 5. You do that all the way down until you have 6 stitches left, and I will meet you there. Now, I do have to, oh, I forgot to tell you this. When I was finishing this 8th stitch, this one here, to make it have enough stitches for this one, it says it's an 8 stitch repeat. So I did an extra, to make it fit, I had to do an extra stitch at the end. So you may have to do that on yours depending on how that works out. But I counted and divided it by 8, and to make it divisible by 8, I had to add an extra stitch in there. So you may or may not have to do that. But if your 8th week stitch does not come out to be divisible when you count all your stitches across, if they don't come out to be divisible by 8, you might have to add or take away a stitch or do some fudging to make that divisible by 8 so that this stitch will work. Okay, so you keep doing this repeat of the chain 3, skip 3, and then 5 doubles, and I'll meet you at the end when you have 6 stitches left. See you in just a bit. Whoops, sorry about that. I bumped the camera. Okay, we are back. Let me move this over a little. And I'm down to my last 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, with the chain, it's 7. So what I'm probably going to do is join those 2 stitches together, and I'll show you that at the end. If yours works out to 6, then do just fine. But what we're going to do for these last 6 stitches is we're going to do our chain of 3 after our last group of 5. We're going to chain 3, and we're still going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and then instead of 5 double crochets, we're going to end with 3 double crochets. Okay, so we skipped 1, 2, 3, and we're going to go 1, 2, and I don't think I'm going to join. I don't want that to pucker, so I'm just going to do 3. because when we put our border on, it's not going to matter with that chain right there. It's not going to matter. So you're going to end with your chain 3 and then 3 doubles right here like this. All right. Now for row number 2, we're going to turn our work. Let me get this old big thing turned out of the way. All right, we're going to turn our work. Let me get my yarn untangled here. All right, get back over here where I need to be. Now, you're going to turn your work and we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're going to start second row with a chain 3, and this counts as a double. We're going to skip the first double, and we're going to double crochet in each. Yeah, we're going to skip that first double, and we're going to double crochet in each of the next 2. All right, so we're going to double crochet in the top of, let me get this a little closer. I just realized I'm not, there we go. That might be better. So we've chained our 3, and we're going to double crochet in the top of these 2 doubles right here. Okay, so 1, whoops, let me take that out, that's a little loose. Okay, there we go, that's better. 1, 2. So you've got your chain 3 where we started, and then 2 doubles in the top of those 2 double crochets. All right, then you're going to chain 3 double crochet spikes in the center stitch of the skipped 3 stitches. So we skipped the 3 down here. We skipped 1, 2, 3. So in this middle stitch, you've got 1, 2, and 3. So in this middle stitch, we're going to put 3 double crochet spike. Now, let me look at that. This is where I got to look at the special stitch because I've never made this one before. So we're going to do this together. 3 doubles in the center stitch. You're going to work 3 doubles in the center stitch of the skipped 3, 2 rows below on the row below it. How in the world does that work? Okay. Let me look at this again. Row 2, row 3, hold on, guys. I'm going to look at this and I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, guys, I'm back. I think I understand it now. The way I was looking at the wording, and then I was also looking at the diagram, and the diagram was throwing me off. So here's what it is. All you're going to do is you're going to go down here to these 3 that we skipped in that down here. Not the 3 chains, but the 3 down here that we skipped. And in that center one, we're going to put a 3 double crochet cluster. All right. So we're going to go, let's see, 1, 2, this one. We're going to go, and we're going to make sure that our yarn grabs that chain. All right, so make sure you go behind, and this is pulled up like this. 1, yeah, they're not pulled together, so you're going to do 1. I want to make sure. Go back. Now, look, you're going in front of that chain, but then you're grabbing the yarn and going back behind it to pull it up. 2. It's like you're catching that chain in this 3 double crochet. 3. All right, you see how that looks? We went right over that chain. I hope y'all can see that good. We went right over that chain and into the row below in that 3rd stitch that we skipped and put 3 double crochets. All right, now the next thing we're going to do is we are going to put a double in each of the next 5. So then you're going to yarn over and you're going to go into this next double, which is, whoops, nope, there's the chain. Yep, right here. 1, 2, Sorry. 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see here, that's where we did our clusters below. Whoops, sorry about that. And then you do your 5 right on top of these 5. Okay, 5. Then you're going to go, you've come to your chain again. So you're going to go down here to this center. Here's our 1, 2, 3 stitches that we skipped. We're going to go to that center one, yarn over, and we're going to do 3 doubles again and catch that chain in there. 1, 2, 3. And guys, that's your repeat for this row. You're going to do 5 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets on top of the previous 5 double crochets. And then when you get to your chain space, you are going to do that 3 doubles in the same stitch in that middle chain below the chain, in the middle stitch below the chain. I'll get tongue-tied in a minute. So 1, 2, 3. All right, so there's your repeat. You've got where you're putting the 3 together in that middle stitch below, 5 doubles. 3 in the middle stitch below, 5 doubles. All right, I want you to do that all the way until you get to you're going to do that all the way to the end of your row. Let me get my monstrosity up here. You're going to go all the way to the end of your row, and then you're going to put in the final. I'll meet you back here. Let me get this. Sorry, this is just not cooperating. I will meet you back here at this before you put your, so stop right here with your 5th double crochet, and I'll meet you back at this chain space, okay? So I'll meet you there in just a minute. Okay, guys, I have reached the last chain 3 space in this row. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our 3 double crochets in this middle stitch, the row below. 1, 2, 3. All right. And then after you've done that, get that out of the way. After you've done that, then you are going to do a double in the next 2 stitches. Well, 1, 2, and then a double in the top of that chain 3. Okay. And that's what your second row should look like. Now, for row 3, we're going to do something a little bit different. So, we want to turn our work. Get all this out of the way. And we're going to do another chain 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, for this row, we're going to skip the first double, and we're going to do 1 double in the next 6 stitches. So you're going to skip. You've got your chain 3 here. You're going to skip this stitch. You're not going to stitch where the chain is. You're going to go to the next one, and we're going to make 6 doubles. 1, 2, oh, wait a minute. Let me take that out. It slipped off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So counting your chain, you should have 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, your chain 3 and 6 double crochets. All right, so after you've done your 6 double crochets, then you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. You're going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and then in that next stitch, you're going to do 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you have your chain. At the beginning, it's a chain and 6 doubles. Chain 3, skip 3, and then 5 double crochets. All right, and then you're going to repeat that. Chain 3, skip 3, 5 doubles. Chain 3, skip 3, 5 doubles. You're going to repeat that all the way to the last double crochet. Okay, and I will meet you at the end of this row at the last double crochet. So just keep repeating. Chain 3, skip 3, 5 doubles. Chain 3, skip 3, 5 doubles, and I'll see you at the end of this row. All right, guys, at the end of row 3, we have 2 stitches left. We have our double and we have the top of our chain. So all you're going to do is you're going to put a double crochet in the top of this last double and 1 double crochet in the top of your chain 3. Wiggle, wiggle. There you go. That's because you started off with a chain and 6, so that was 7 stitches on the other end. So you have to end with the same 7 stitches on this end. All right, so that is row 3. Now, row 4, you're going to turn your work. Get situated here. All right, we're going to turn our work and we're going to chain 3 again. So 1, 2, 3. And then for the 4th row, we're going to skip. This counts as a double, so we're skipping that stitch and we're going into this 2nd stitch, and we're going to put 1 double in the next 6 stitches again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so there's your 7 again that matches up with the 7 from the previous row. And then you're going to chain, or no, not chain, sorry. You're going to do your 3 spikes again. Here's the 3 stitches that we skipped from the previous row. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go into that middle stitch right here. And we're going to catch that chain and we're going to do our 3 doubles in that middle stitch from the previous row. 1, 2, 3, just like we did before. Okay, then after that, and then we're going to do 5 again. I had to look back at the pattern to make sure I was telling you right. 1, wrong spot. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's your repeat all the way down this row, just like we've done before. Chain 3, skip 3. Teresa, you're not chaining, you've already chained. 3 doubles. Sorry, I am so sorry. 3 doubles in the middle chain, in the middle stitch of the 3 we skipped. 3 doubles. Then 5 double crochets across these 5. Then go to the middle of the previous row and put 3 double crochets in here. 5 doubles. Do that all the way until you get to the last double crochet. Okay? And I will meet you back at the last double crochet. All right, everybody. We are at the last 2 stitches of our row. So once again, we're going to put a double above this double, and we're going to put another double in the top of the chain 3. So 1 double in this last stitch, and 1 double in the top of the chain 3. Okay, we're going to turn our work, and this one is going to be, let me get my yarn back up here. It fell on the floor. this row is going to be the last row that I will show you, and then you're going to repeat rows 2, 3, 4, and 5 until you get it the width that you want. Okay, so on this one, we're going to turn, we're going to chain 3. Whoop. We got our chain of 3. We're going to skip the first one again, and we're going to double in the next 2 stitches. Okay, so we're not doubling here where the chain is. We're going to double in the next 2. So 1, 2. So you have your chain, and then you have 2 doubles. Okay, now the next thing to do is we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. We're going to skip 1, 2, 3, and in that next one, we're going to start here, and we're going to do 5 doubles in the next 5 stitches. One double in the next 5 stitches. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, chain 3 and skip 3 and do 5. And then when you get to the end of your row, I'll show you what to do here. So same thing we've always been doing. Chain 3, skip 3, 5. Chain 3, skip 3, 5. And do that until you're going to repeat that until you have 5 stitches left. So I'll see you at the end of the row when you have 5 stitches remaining. All right, guys, I'm back. We're down to the last 5 stitches in this 5th row. And yes, I ran out of my pink and had to join a yellow into it. So I was playing yarn chicken and I lost. So we did our last 5 and our chain 3, and we're down to our last 5 stitches. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip our 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to put a double in these last 2, 1, 2, and then another double in the top of the chain 3. And that completes row 5. So all you're going to do, guys, now is you'll want to do row 2 again at least. If you don't do any more, you want to at least do row 2 again so you can fill in these gaps at the top. Let me bring this back out so you can see it. You'll want to at least do row 2 one more time. This is how wide mine is. I didn't bring a tape measure over here, but it looks like about maybe 2 inches, 1.5 inches, 2 inches. So I think I'm going to repeat. It says to just repeat rows 2, 3, 4, and 5 until you get it as wide as you want. You can repeat 2 through 5 as many times as you need to. What's wonderful about these video tutorials is you can go back to the beginning and you can watch each row again when you're ready to do that row, and watch this over again to do it again. So as many times as you need to get that width. But I love the design that's coming into this. You can see how it gives a little twist right here in here. Looks like it's twisted just a little. I love that. So I'm going to repeat this. I think I may repeat this 2 more times, but you do you, and you repeat it as often as you would like. I hope you like this stitch. Again, it's the gathered spikes, and I really enjoyed doing this. I think it's really pretty, and I hope you do too. And I will see you next Tuesday for stitch number 10. So talk to y'all later. Be sure to comment below. At the beginning of the video, I had a question for you, so make sure you answer that question. And if you're joining me for the first time today, thank you for watching, and I hope you will subscribe and leave a like and a comment. I will see you all next Tuesday. Have a wonderful day, and I love you. See you later. Bye-bye.